Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I am the Reverend JP, and this is
Diane.
And we are running way behind schedule because stuff is happening on my end and on her end. I can't even necessarily blame her because if you notice, I didn't have a thumbnail ready. There's quite a few things I didn't have quite ready, but we'll get to that here later. There's some big things that are happening, hopefully in May, June at the latest, I think. Paperwork, policies, bureaucracy, Hermes, we need you. I don't know. But before we officially get this ball rolling, what we do here is we drink some cheap boozes or just affordable booze, whatever we can get our hands on, and then we review it because we drink cheap booze and you can too. But we have a little thing here that we call the bag of doom. Oh. My freezer door didn't close. But in this bag, we have a couple shots because it is very light in this sack these days. It's like it had a vasectomy. So what we do is we draw out of this bag, and whatever shot we get, we have to take, no matter what, no matter how bad, how good, how indifferent. It is ours and ours alone. And Diane goes first. Reach across the interweb, and I shall reach in and pull out cinnamon. Oh, we both got terrible flavors.
Yeah, the terrible flavors, I would say.
But I think that's pretty much all that's left because things are becoming slim, mother-loving pickings.
No.
In this here podcast room. So as soon as Diane opens that, we will we'll have a little cheers.
Everybody say a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
Ow.
Something. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Make it, I swear.
Cheers.
No! To butt chugging.
To butt chugging. Long live the king.
Yeah, I don't like that. But I don't really care that much for a lot of cinnamon flavored stuff in general. Oh, well. What can you do? Diane?
Yep.
You know what time it is?
It
is Florida Man time. You see, what we like to do here is I take a Florida Man headline, I read the headline, and I make up the story. Because life is funner when you live by your own narrative. Right?
Aye.
This week's adventures of Florida Man. Florida Man had live alligator, guns, and drugs in his truck, sheriff officers say. Now, this Florida Man is living the Florida Man life. The mullet, the gator, the guns, the drugs, the pickup truck. You see, this Florida Man, back in 1995, he struck it rich. He hit the big time. That's right. He was part of the Ocean's 14 crew. He hit that. Name a casino in Vegas. He hit that black pyramid looking one. The Luxor. He hit the Luxor. Whoa. They pulled off the ultimate heist. They got to the top of that pyramid. They took all the money and they stashed it away, and he hit it quite well. And as time passed, people forgot. Things died down. He laundered some money. Now it is time. He can break loose and spend that money. And like any good Florida man, any true Florida man, deep down in his roots, what does he want more than anything? A gator, some guns, the drugs, and the pickup truck. But not just any pickup truck. This man can live in this pickup truck. And he's not just living the regular hobo lifestyle, which I don't think we say that anymore. He's not just hashtag van life.
Crazy.
He's hashtag truck life. He's got it decked out. He's got the little tent on top. He's got the drop downs. It's 4-wheel drive. He does what he wants. There's a gator pit in there. It's got some nice water. He's got snacks, live chickens. It is ballin'. The ballinest hashtag truck life you could ever have. And he spent most of his time off the trails, hidden away, far away, just doing his own thing, living his best life. Well, you see, also being a Florida man, living his best life, off the grid, sticking to the trails. Unfortunately, he made the mistake and he hit the open road. And this man does not believe in paying taxes to the government. This man does not register his vehicle. He doesn't need Uncle Sam tracking his movements. Took 30 seconds on the open road. An FHP, woo, got him. No tags, no license. Just trying to be the free man he wants to be. Just living that life. And that officer tased the gator, pepper sprayed the chickens, and arrested this poor Florida man who's just trying to live his best life. Staying away. He didn't harm anybody, except for when he robbed the Luxor. But you know what? It was a nonviolent crime. Nobody was hurt during the taking of that money. I mean, it's owned by a multi-million-dollar corporation. Nobody's going to miss the money. Well, they probably will. But either way, I mean, it was a pittance in their eyes. And this poor Florida man is now living his life behind bars. Not free. No gator. No chickens. That alligator had a name. Steve.
Oh, fuck.
Now, this gator, left alone, taken from his family. Would somebody please think of the children? Alligator. I'm just saying. If I wasn't indoors, I would pour one out for my homies.
Fuck it. I'll pour some out for the homie. I don't have anything to here. A pre-shot of what we're drinking.
Which actually brings us to our next spot.
To Steve.
Don't short out your computer, please.
Oh, don't even talk about that. One of my cats peed on my computer today.
Oh, and the one we're just talking about? Which one did you pour? Did you pour the tropical?
A little bit of the umbrella. Wait, no. What the rest is? Where's the names of? Oh, am I holding it? This one. The blue one.
IPA.
Can that be the first part of my review? I don't know where the front of the can is.
Yes. So this week we are reviewing Beer Hug, which honestly I bought it strictly because of that bear. So I didn't know what to get. shit! I threw away. I gave you the box. Do you have the box in there with you?
Yes, wait.
Hold it up. So I'm walking to the Walmart. We're shopping for tattoo shop supplies, and I just see this adorable bear in sunglasses staring at me, and it says "Beer Hug." What else can I do but to buy this? I mean, it was inviting. So the Beer Hug, it's a variety 12 pack. It's a bunch of IPAs. It is made by, where is it? Goose Island Beer Company is who makes this. So it looks like we're going to be starting off with the Secret Bear Hug, which is a hazy IPA, and it is 6.5 alcohol ABV. The ABV in this is 6.5. Now, I was looking at these, and most of them are 6 ABV, 6% or more. I think it's the strongest one is 9.9, which we're getting into 99 seltzer territory. And I'm hoping they're good. I hope it's not all branding, because nothing's more disappointing than thinking something's going to be good and it's just all about the branding. But look at it. It looks like it's in witness protection. Isn't that adorable? I may actually save these cans and put them on a shelf somewhere.
Oh, mine's Secret.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of it.
It's Secret Beer Hug, and it's a hazy IPA.
Okay, sorry. I'm still figuring out what I'm drinking.
It has an adorable bear in sunglasses. That's all you need to know.
It's true. It reminds me of Bert Kreischer.
I can see that. Let's crack into this bad boy.
Okay.
Woo! That is one hoppy motherfucking son of a bitch. It says it's number 1. I mean,
it tastes fancy.
It does taste fancy.
Like,
it tastes like it shouldn't be reviewed on this show. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like
considering
a college party you don't belong at.
It does. So, but the 12 pack is 17. It was $17 for the 12 pack. Now, a lot of the cheaper 12 packs are still going to run you around $10. It's a little bit. It's $7 more. So it's not terribly expensive. But when you get into like some of these microbreweries and these fancy stuff, you can be paying $10 for just a 4-pack.
Ooh. Do you want to do this from lowest alcohol to highest, since that's kind of what we got?
What's that?
Because this is 6.5, then there's 6.8, 9, or 7.0, and then there's a 9.9. Do you want to do it that way?
Yeah, we can do it that way.
I just happened to choose the lowest alcohol content, so
that is hilarious. You did something beneficial on accident. It is freaking great.
That's how I like to do it. Unintentional and fleeting.
This is a solid beer, though. And it's nice because we've been doing all these seltzers and all these sweet drinks. Honestly, we might be on the beer train for a little while here. Because we've been doing so many wines and everything else for so long. Oh, actually, I was in the liquor store the other day, and I came across, I think it was like a little sake 4-pack mixer drink thing, and it looked interesting. We could be doing that next week. I don't know yet. Don't know.
He don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. Nailed it. I've never been so proud of us as a family, you know?
Damn.
God.
We were almost
Okay.
harmonized.
I could cry. That was beautiful.
Oh, it was almost angelic. But Diane, since we're in the review spot, one of the things we also like to do while we're doing our review, we get into a little something we call Booze in the News. So last week we got into a discussion about butt chugging. I don't know how. So I started researching butt chugging, as I said I would. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get as in depth as I would like to have. But I found two articles that are kind of interesting. One is from Vice, and it's called Things I Learned from Butt Chugging. And the other is Alcohol Enemas. And that's from Healthline. And it's everything you need to know about alcohol enemas, aka butt chugging. Now, by the way, I learned something else. Apparently, they also call it boofing.
I've heard that.
Have you?
Yeah, boofing.
I don't like
I didn't know that's what it was, but the term I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna boof that
Oh,
boofing.
by the way, did you notice I'm wearing the purple shirt?
No,
I
not
haven't
at all.
worn the purple pre-shirt in a while. I almost didn't put my collar on. Honestly, it's been such a long day. I just gave up, and I was about to do this just like with a shirt, no collar, just like I'm the drunk priest that gave up on shit.
Probably
But I
wouldn't
didn't do
do
that.
either.
Anyways, back to this butt chugging. So this Healthline article really gets into the nitty gritty about butt chugging, talks about how it's done, and one of the methods that is recommended by, well, I don't know if it's recommended, but talks about in this article is you pretty much you lay in a prone position. So you lay no, not on a prone position. That was a different article. Sorry. Let me look at the actual article and I can tell you. So this one says you lay on your back. So you lay on your back and you get a funnel and it's just whoop. So this is a 2-person job to butt chug, okay?
Is
So
it?
it's like beer bonging
Oh yeah,
out the butt. So it'd be nice. You probably should get like some KY or some nice lubricating jelly of some sort. I mean, some Vaseline at the least. Something, a little lubrication. So maybe you could make like a little nice tip on it. So you get the the in there. And
I suppose like I never really thought about it, but like how lonely would you be if you were butt chugging by yourself, like in your bedroom? Like
the Vice article gets to that. So basically, you get into the position, you get yourself set up, and then you have the other person pour the alcohol into the funnel and let it kind of go in there. So yeah, obviously it says you require help. Oh, apparently it also suggests as an alternative to the funnel, some people use medical enema bags, like the ones used to relieve constipation. Others report inserting a tampon soaked in alcohol into the rectum.
I've heard about that. I mean,
Yeah,
I would just do vagina,
kids these
same old, but
days.
no.
But the reason why you would do this is so when you do the butt chugging, it absorbs directly into the bloodstream and bypasses the liver. So that is also going to be how you're not going to have the alcohol breath because everything's not being processed through the full digestive system.
Is that the main problem? They don't want the alcohol. Is it for drunk driving?
That's part of it. But I mean, you could still fail a drunk driving test. Although I've heard people beating DWIs because they were driving impaired, but they blew a 0.0, so they failed the driving.
People are
But
using butt chugging for evil. Is that what I'm hearing right now?
yeah, well, I mean, it's like anything in the world. You
I thought it was all fun and games.
it's all in the intent. Things can be used for good and evil, and there have been people that have been using. But I've heard of some stuff of people blowing a 0.0, but they've been appeared super intoxicated, and it didn't say they butt chugged, but reading this kind of explains why that would have happened. I'm not saying that's for sure what happened, but that's a logical step that could be taken. That's a possibility. All right. So it would bypass the liver, and also too, it's not going to cause liver damage because your liver's not breaking it down.
Can I just ask questions freely? I feel like you have like this, like a presentation, and I'm like, do I ask questions or do I just?
Yes, you may ask questions. This is a podcast.
Okay.
That says, what does it feel like? Obviously, it can feel uncomfortable. And it may burn a bit.
Ooh. Yeah, I would think it would. I always wondered that because I'm like, does it feel pleasant?
I think it would depend on the type of liquor of what you're using. Like maybe if you pour a beer down there, that'd feel weird because of the fizziness. Maybe if you use like a Chardonnay or a nice blush, it might not be so bad.
I would be
But like
afraid to
if
use a
you,
beer because I think like my intestines would explode or something.
but like if you're busting out a like Everclear,
Oh my god, you might as well just kill yourself.
I feel like that's instant alcohol poisoning. Honestly, right there.
For real. How many? How much Everclear can one take up the butt before it just ends you?
I feel like not much because I feel like
Right?
just taking it regularly almost ends you.
Yeah.
And then the risks. Of course, there's risks because one, that's not how our digestive system's supposed to work. So it's easy to get alcohol poisoning. Hence, don't use Everclear. And then obviously the same risks. Don't overdo it.
Can you get
Don't.
like if you stick like a wine cooler in there, do you get like sticky insides? Like could that be
Man,
like
you would have some sticky ass butt cheeks if you used a wine cooler.
well, I can wash off my butt cheeks. I'm just wondering about the interns. The innards.
Well, I mean, you produce your own secretions, and I think it'd be okay. But yeah, you might have. I mean, the first time you poop, it might go like I don't know. It sounds unpleasant. It sounds unpleasant.
I'm just like okay, continue. I have so many my brain.
Yeah, and so obviously too, if you're butt chugging, like, so the reason why you puke when you're drinking is that's your body's way of saying you've had too much. We need to get some of this shit out. That's not going to happen because you're bypassing those normal receptors, and it can be life threatening. So that is the simple ins and outs of the butt chug. Okay, so you can get some alcohol poisoning. It's going to be uncomfortable. It might be a two-person job. So
But
obviously,
it doesn't hurt your linings and stuff? Like wouldn't that like eventually just
I feel like if you're doing like liquor, I feel like that could probably do some damage. But you know what? probiotics. Get yourself some kombucha, and you give yourself a kombucha enema, and then maybe it'll balance out. That don't quote me. I'm just making sure.
Don't quote him, but everybody go home and do it. Just kidding.
Don't do it. Jesus Christ. But
Well,
so
my name is Deborah Parent, and I say, do it.
It has a name tag there. Oh,
well, I hope I did. Well,
you would do it just for the sake of the sensation. Has nothing to do with the booze drinking. But you know what? I'm not going to judge you. We don't kink shame here. It's 2022. Hashtag woke.
Peace, love, and butt chugs.
So apparently, a writer for Vice actually went through the butt chugging process, and he chronicled his adventures.
Probably
the article's written by Jeff Winkler. Now, I'm not going to go through the full details of all the whole article, but it kind of talks about the history of so butt chugging is not an original thing. This is not something new that's happening. So it talks about the Mayans doing hallucinogenics through the rectum, because so DMT is processed better through the rectum or other processes because every
but doesn't
living
DMT already last?
every living
last 2 seconds.
Hang on.
Oh.
Every living being, plant life, animal life, produces DMT naturally. So our stomachs can naturally break down DMT without using an inhibitor. Now, one of the things getting around this is you can do rectal DMT, and that passes through, and it's going to be absorbed differently because your stomach breaks it down. Your rectum doesn't have those enzymes to break it down.
So is it like acid then, or
ayahuasca?
How long does ayahuasca last?
Like 8 hours.
Oh.
But there's a whole there's a whole different process to doing that, and we're not going to talk about that here because we're not going to break down the recipe to make ayahuasca. We're not encouraging people to do these things, but you can put DMT up and it's going to last a little bit longer.
Hi, my name is Kate Beckinsale, and I say do all the things.
But so there's been lots of things. There's been lots of rectal mind altering situations for a long time, and that's kind of the brief synopsis of how he gets into this. And he gets into going to some I guess there was the University of Tennessee Pi Kappa Alpha member Alexander Xander Broughton. I guess he did a whole he had alcohol poisoning after allegedly butt chugging. So that's bad. And they did a thing called the Tour de Franzia, which is basically slapping the bag up the butt.
That makes me so happy. That sounds awful.
This poor guy got alcohol. Wait, hang on.
I know, but that is the best butt chug idea out there. If you're gonna, it's a bad idea. Let's all just agree. Bad idea.
It's
but
a
if you're gonna do
system.
a bad idea, Franzia butt chug, I'm there.
So
again, sounds like suicide, but
so then apparently the university had the fraternity's chapter was suspended, and apparently there was a unintentionally hilarious press conference from the lawyer were denied knowing previously anything about butt chugging, castigated the institutions accusing him of the act. It's just a bunch of blah, 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 blah. So this guy starts breaking down to the style of how he did the butt chugging. So originally he tried to do it, as he says, perspective doggy style. So basically he got down on all fours, face down, ass up, and he bought the little like enema, the empty enema cartridges, and he instead of having the enema liquid, he put wine. He put wine in there.
The Franzia?
Did he use Franzia? No, he doesn't. Well, he doesn't specify what brand he used, but it was a Sunset Blush, which is hilarious because I used a blush quote either. So I don't know if this fit in there or I don't know where it but it's hilarious.
What is the tone of this article?
It's kind of comical.
Okay, because I just want to make sure. I hope this isn't super traumatizing for this person, but I'm just like, ooh.
No, it's a very comical tone.
Okay.
So he tried to do the face down, ass up, and he poured, which is equivalency of like doing some shots because he didn't want to overdo it. Alcohol poisoning, not fun.
Sorry.
So he tried that, and he said specifically he felt embarrassed and humiliated. he degraded himself. Mm-hmm. And then, as he said, he did not have experienced any type of head change, nothing, no buzz. The only buzz he had was from all the blood rushing to his head as he was upside down trying to shove blush up his ass.
That's devastating.
So once he tried that, then he tried the stirrup style, which would have been on your back, legs up. Bloop.
So there was multiple positions?
Multiple attempts. And so he changed up, still using the little enema things. He changed up and tried some vodka later on. Oh, and he used Vaseline for lubrication. So, endorsement right there, buddy. Vaseline, great for butt chugging. Sponsor us. Or this guy, Mr. What did I say his name was? Jeff Winkler. Vaseline, there you go. He's your guy. So then he tried the stirrup style, like I said, laying down, legs up in the air. And is this the one where he did the vodka? Nay. And then he has a little cute story about hanging out with his roommate, whatever. Nothing exciting. Yeah, he said so. Oh no, he tried Franzia again. So it was Franzia Sunset Blush. Franzia Sunset Blush is what he tried because he was going off the Tour de Franzia. So he did go with that. And so now, as he states, he now has an ass full of Franzia, an ass glass full of. His ass is a glass full of Franzia. Which honestly, the slushing, that just sounds unpleasant. Ugh. No. Ugh. What a schmuck. Honey, no.
Yeah, honey, no. It's exactly. Because, okay, I think if I was already drunk, I could feel, I might back in the day be like, what's butt chug? I don't think my friends would have done it with me, so that would have stopped me right away. But
if I would have came up with the idea, my friends would have been like, nah, and you'd been like, oh, all right.
Nah, yeah, and I would have been like, "What? That's crazy," and they would have been like, "Yeah, kind of a little bit," and I would have been like, you're right." But I think if everybody was like, "Yeah," and then we all butt chugged, I do think there would be a awkward, like maybe week of just being like, "Can we pretend we did not do that?"
Yeah,
Especially if it didn't work out. Like,
it's like jerking off in front of your friends in a hot tub.
because we would not retry. It would just be that one thing. They would have been the Franzia, and we would have just been like, whoops.
The slap the bag. So he tried again with a method he called the quarterback sneak. And this one, he used a shot of vodka, which apparently it didn't seem to cause a burning sensation. But as he described it, oh, hang on, I lost my spot. As you take a stance, like a football lineman stance, with, and then said, okay, that's too much detail. We're going to go past that. But basically,
What happened?
well, he talks about seepage and stuff, and that sounds unpleasant. See, okay. So this is the biggest thing that I wanted to get to. Remember, I mentioned it last week. The whole idea of seepage and like, do you want to walk around with your butt leaking fluids? I mean, especially a glass full of Franzia. Ugh. But so he tried that, and then he called something called the Brown Lotus. This one required help of his significant other. And apparently she was concerned because she hates driving at night and didn't want to have to take him to the ER. So she became the butt chugs babysitter. So with the Brown Lotus, which I'm trying to find where I'm trying to figure out. I still haven't
Bless
figured
this
out.
lady, though. Can we say bless her?
Oh yeah, she's a hero. She's the
She's
hero in
like,
the story.
all right, like, oh, I'll help you. We'll do this. You're gonna butt chug. I'll be there for you, babe. Let me set some boundaries. But still there.
But from what I understand is he's gone through all this and still hasn't even caught a buzz. So he ended up going through this whole thing. They ended up went to a bar or yeah, so they didn't go to a bar, they went to dinner and had some drinks. Uh hang on, here is it.
But did he like expel that before he went to dinner, or that was all just chilling?
No, there's a whole uh section here where he talks about where he had to go to the bathroom and it was
How like
he
cleanliness?
describes of it, it smells cleanish like supermarket salmon, which sounds terrible.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Like,
So by
if
the
you
end
eat
of it,
supermarket salmon, no more.
yeah, so he got onto the internet and then tried the laying prone, basically the original description earlier.
My
And
kids are just
apparently that night when he went to bed, he felt his butthole tingling like a phantom butt plug.
like a phantom.
So,
I'm mad at you, Treacle. I'm mad at all of you. Continue.
but apparently after all that happened, he finally got pretty drunk, and his whole thing is as chances are he won't remember the previous evening, which obviously did remember it because he wrote a whole article about it and posted it on vice.com.
Yeah, that would be a thing I would not want to remember because
Jeff Winkler, you're a true hero. And I
deep
keep wanting to call
down,
him Henry Winkler. Wrong Winkler. The
Deep
fondest
down,
with
people
my
could tell me
chugging.
all the.
Hey.
Deep down, everybody could tell me all the awful things that I did, but I could, like, be like,
That would change the whole
exaggerating.
phrase. That would change the whole phrase of, hey, sit on it. Maybe.
Not really.
This was Henry Winkler. And Jeff is his pseudonym. Hey. Hey. Dan, we have 3 more of these to go for.
I know.
How much do you have left?
I have a little bit.
All right, chug it. And that has been Booze in the News, which wasn't necessarily booze in the news, but it was all the shit I was trying to figure out earlier. So what's the next strongest one? $6.8.
Yeah. So
the next strongest one, it's another hazy IPA. It's a hazy beer hug. How many?
No, it's just those two. I already looked because I was confused.
Yeah, the other one's a regular IPA, an imperial IPA, and this one is another hazy IPA. Honestly, I don't know what exactly makes a hazy IPA. I am not bougie or hipster enough to know the difference. So there. But by the way, since my hair's gotten longer, I have switched it up and I'm no longer using Suave. I got the Aussie hemp shampoo and conditioner, and my hair has been just fucking luxurious today. I just, it feels so nice. Compliment me, goddammit!
Oh, is that what you wanted? I'm sorry. I believe you.
Yeah, how to flatter a girl. All right.
Justin, you are truly beautiful.
Thank you.
May my center part one day look as wonderful as yours.
Thank you. So now, I just spilled it everywhere. Motherfucker. So another hazy IPA. Shall we try it?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
If we go on the beer thing, though, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah, true. I'm just so tired of seltzers.
I'm tired of seltzers too, honestly. I really am. I would rather not.
This one's definitely different. This one's way different.
Is that?
It's way milder. Like this one is like swallowing a pine tree.
I was like, well, that does not sound good at all. I would think this is smoother than swallowing a pine tree.
But that's what I'm saying. This one is sorry. This one is like swallowing a pine tree. This one has very subtle accents of that hoppiness. It's very enjoyable. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time with this one.
Yeah, this one's very chuggable. Chuggable to me is like one of the best compliments I can give as a, especially as a non-beer drinking person. I would say yes. This one, I don't know. Do you want? Well, this is overtaken the other one for sure.
Oh yeah,
The other
this
one
one's
is
a lot more
definitely low.
enjoyable. A lot more
Or
enjoyable.
this one's higher. I threw my can over there. I forgot.
But so one of the things I wanted to get into today, on one of the reasons why it took so long to get this podcast up and running today, I'm starting a tattoo shop.
He's starting a tattoo shop.
And a piercing studio. So I will be doing the piercing. So I will be here for all your dick piercing needs. And my son Kurt, he's been trying to get stuff started for a while, trying to figure things out. New Mexico is very challenging to try to get into the tattoo field. There's a lot of gatekeeping. There's a lot of politics involved, and it's very questionable. Yes, dick piercings. And by the way, it will be by your house. I'm gonna be like a half a mile away, maybe a mile. We'll get into locations here later, but it's gonna be on Dyer Street. So one of the reasons why we're running so late is me and Kurt have spent all day purchasing stuff for the shop. It's happened very quickly. So this has been kind of a thing in the works for a while. We had talked about, I want to say, towards the end of last year, we said a year from now we want to have a tattoo shop, and it's been about 8 months later, and Kurt came into my room. He's stressing out because I'm also going to be a grandpa. So
Grandpa Justin.
In about 3 months, the baby's going to be here. So Kurt was super stressed, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, we need to figure out this tattoo stuff. We need to get all the licensing stuff. Let's make some phone calls. Let's figure stuff out." So I'm like, "Okay." So we talked about things for way longer than I wanted to because I was tired as fuck. But we discussed things. Monday rolled around. We sat in this right here at this desk, and we made a bunch of phone calls, filled out a whole bunch of paperwork, and we started the ball rolling. It was just trying to get all our ducks in the row to figure out stuff. Next thing you know, we found the place. We went and looked at the building the next day on Tuesday. We talked to the guy. We started the paperwork. He started sending all the information. I started making phone calls, getting all the money together. So I got all the money together. So now we have the money. We should be having the shop locked down possibly by the end of this week. So we could be starting to paint and making renovations to that building as early as Wednesday. So that's why today we've been buying desks. We're going to build a display case. There's been so much stuff going on. I need to make some phone calls. I need to get some vendors going. Shit has happened so fast. It went from this is what we want to do to motherfucker, this shit is happening. It is fucking happening. So hopefully by May. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I had it up and I took it down. By May, maybe June at the latest, Pink Street Tattoos and Piercings will be open at 8500 Dyer Street in El Paso. And one of the things we're going to do on that is the day we're open for business, or actually maybe the day before we open for business, we want to do a live stream where I'm going to get live tattooed by Kurt. And I'm going to live pierce Kurt on this channel, on the best of the bottom, on the bottom class channel on Twitch. We're going to live stream.
Not his penis, right?
Yes. No.
I was like, we're all wondering. What?
No. But
Sorry. I'm
Because
so happy. I'm really so proud of you guys because honestly, like I would say with you and Kurt both, like you have dreams and you both have the worth ethic to see this stuff through. And I'm just so happy for the two of you and like this coming together.
that's terrible. But yes, so, oh my god, though this has happened. Like it went from okay, let's see what we can do to make this happen to fuck, this is happening. This is gonna happen. You know what's also the great news about all this? This is one step closer to me walking away from being a medic and doing something different. This is going to allow me the opportunity to step away from the stress and the chaos. Now, I enjoyed being a paramedic. I've been on an ambulance for 17 years. I just looked, figured out the math. It's been 17 motherfucking years. The average burnout rate is 5 years. I'm way past that. But we're going to kind of work into this. I'm going to go part-time on the ambulance and start transitioning. Oh, hey, Vegas. So I'm going to start transitioning from medic to piercer over the next, I don't know, however long, how many months. Yes, porn star. But
Definitely.
maybe I'll get to pierce some porn star dicks. I don't know. That would be some great publicity. I'm just saying. Johnny Sins.
This is my dick job.
If you need your dick pierced and you want to share this on social media, I am your man. As soon as everything's established, we will do this. We can work it out. But yeah, so it I just want to say though, it is crazy how all this has happened. It is super stressful and super exciting all at the same time.
So I'm so excited for you guys and I can't wait to see what.
Yeah, dude. Like all day today, we've been going all over the place. I've dropped way more money than I should have. Well, actually, not. Actually, we saved money because there was a few expenses that I thought was gonna be a lot more expensive. Man, we found ourselves a fucking industrial badass filing cabinet for $50. Those filing cabinets are $200 everywhere I looked. And this was the legal one. This came from a lawyer's office. $60. Kurt's got himself a nice desk. I bought me a nice desk. I ordered about $400 in piercing supplies. Tomorrow's going to be lots of phone calls because I got to find vendors. It's exciting. It's crazy. But I can't wait. So the way this all came about is Kurt's been trying so hard to get into tattoo shops and being involved, but the way New Mexico has things set up, it's hard. They give so much power to the tattoo shops. And there's a lot of gatekeeping. He's worked at a couple of tattoo shops. He's got dicked around. Like nothing good came from him trying to work here in New Mexico. So we were like, fuck
Hey,
it, let's
Justin,
start.
can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah. Go to the bathroom. I'll cover it. So we started this whole process just because his dream is to be a tattoo artist. That is what he wants to do. And me being the father that I am, I'm like, okay, let's see what we can do. So we tried everything we could here. It wasn't happening. It was a pain in the ass. So we started looking around. Texas is more reasonable to get established, get licensed, and everything else. So that is when we started the whole process. We started looking at things, looking at all the details, what we need to do, and we started working on it. And then, like I said, one Sunday night, Kurt came in my room stressed out, talking about, his kid's gonna be here in 3 months. We need to do something. I need money. I need to have a career set up. So let's do this. And I was like, okay, let me see what we can do. We started phone calls. Next thing you know, here things are rolling around. And one of the things Kurt had told me early on is he's like, oh, if we're gonna have a tattoo shop, we need to have somebody to pierce. And since I'm a paramedic and everything else, that's my whole thing is sticking people with needles and everything else. So I started studying, started working on what I need to do, learning how to pierce. So I'm gonna be the piercer. He's gonna be the tattoo artist, and I said hopefully May. We're shooting for May to have this up and running. But the thing that's going to take the longest is once we have everything in order, submitting the paperwork, we just got to wait for it to process. And that could take 4 to 6 weeks. So that hopefully will be May, June at the latest. And bam, Pink Street Tattoos and Piercings is going to be open at 8500 Dyer Street. And it's going to be fucking awesome. We're going to be right near the base. So the Fort Bliss folks, all those military folks, man, right here. Your dick piercing and tattoo needs, Pink Street. That's where we're going to be. I am stoked. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. I am stressed and excited at the same time. I'm stressited. It's fucking mad crazy. So let's get everybody kind of the rundown of how everything happened. Yes, New Mexico is a dumpster fire. And thank you very much.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to see. I'm just excited.
Like I said, so one of the other things we're going to do is, oh yes, exactly. Military people have, they got the money to burn, and I told Kurt he needs to get good at tattooing tree lines, clocks, bears, and lions, because all those motherfuckers get that shit tattooed. Half the time it's a sleeve with a tree line, a clock, and then some bears. But either way, that's our spot. We're gonna be there. I've been here in the next coming weeks. The Las Cruces and El Paso is gonna be littered with Pink Street business cards and flyers. I'm gonna hit up everybody. We're doing everything we can. We're gonna get this thing off the go. We're gonna have a separate YouTube channel just for that. We're gonna do some tattoos, some piercings. We're gonna show off our work. We might do some separate chats, all kinds of stuff. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna have to figure. I'm gonna try to find a way, and I'm gonna get you some business cards to toss around, man. Because we're gonna be right there. It's exciting. It. All right. I will give some business cards to Diane to pass on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shit. We're gonna be like a mile away from you guys. That's gonna be awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna get crazy about it. So as things progress, with the show, with the shop. I'm gonna promote stuff on the show. I'm gonna bring stuff. I might even do a podcast in the show if in the shop if I can figure stuff out. We might do a little live stream there in the shop, and we'll talk about some stuff. We'll do some stuff. Kurt can be there. It'll be awesome. But thank you very much.
I'm so excited.
I know. I just, like I said, it's happened so quick. So, like, it was one of those things that was like, it was a thought, it was a glimmer, and now it's like, oh shit, this is coming right around the corner.
But I feel like you definitely have a way of like. I feel like that happens in your life. It was a thought, it was a glimmer, and then boom. Next thing, Justin is fucking doing it. I think that's a great quality, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited Kurt has that. I'm so excited that y'all are gonna work hard to do it, and I think
and Kurt has been working his ass off. And like I said, like I told Kurt, like Kurt's been stressing out because he's been trying to raise money for this for about 2 years. And he's been stressing out, like he wants to make sure he's paying his fair share. And I told him right now, I told him, I said, the money that I'm putting away that's going to go into the business account, this is to ensure we have at least a couple months to coast off of until we start building our clientele list. This I'm doing everything I can to make sure his dream comes true, because I feel like if you're going to be a parent, you should do what you can to help those dreams come true of your children. And I'm not necessarily in a position to be able to do it, but I found a way to make it happen.
Gross.
Yes.
Gross. Ew. Justin loves his kids. Justin loves his kids.
I didn't have a father, so I'm making up for it. God damn it. My Jewish father was never there for me.
My Jewish father was never there.
Which is an odd, not stereotype that I'm going to make a stereotype.
Yeah. My also Jewish father was not there for me.
We have slightly different situation. Your father had to leave the country.
That's true.
Which sounds even more sketchy. Her father had to leave the country. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's your dad too. There you go. So he's already your dad. Daddy Vargas. Oh. Well, holy shit, that's... I'll tattoo your shop. I don't know what that means. It's been a thing. Maverick, you can come hang out at my tattoo shop. You can hang out there. I mean, it's all good. But that's kind of my story. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to bore you with all the details because there's a lot of droning details. There's a lot of bureaucracy and paperwork, and I centered my inner Hermes, and we went through a lot of shit to get there. And I still got a lot more to do. Like I said, tomorrow I gotta call a couple of places and start figuring out some vendors because there's so much jewelry I gotta buy. I'm probably gonna be dropping a minimum of $1,000 for jewelry. Ugh.
Justin, can you pierce my eyelids?
I could, but that would be unhealthy.
What if I want like my thumb and this finger like?
We have a
Okay.
bot.
Hmm?
We have a bot.
Oh.
Hang on.
Who could it be?
It's. Hang on.
Believe it or not, it's a bot beep boop bee. Oh, that wasn't great, but I'm proud of myself. I enjoyed
I know.
that.
Fuck it. I'm not doing
That was fun for me.
Wait, what? Wait, mount viewers. So does this mean it's only viewers going bareback? I don't know. Whatever. If you ask nicely, maybe. All you have to do is ask nicely. And come down to 8500 Dyer Street. Oh, but it's
Dude,
been
I
quite
am loving.
huh.
I hate to say it, but I also love to say it. But like 2022, I'm not mad at it. A lot of good things are happening for a lot of good people around me, and I'm excited.
That's true. That is true.
Me too. I mean, me too. I'm just.
And so far well, actually, I would say I've been telling my close friends, but no, that's not a lie. Because everybody at work, I've been like telling them, hey man, start a tattoo shop. So I'm gonna keep you posted. I told everybody, like, look, man, here in the coming weeks, you guys are gonna be flooded with business cards. I am going to do everything I can to everybody knows I'm there. Because the other thing that I was talking to, because I'm friends with a lot of cops. Take that as you will. But
Boo! Just kidding.
they
That's
have
wonderful.
money. And there are a lot of cops like tattoos and piercings. But they don't like to go to a lot of tattoo shops because they've had to arrest those particular people before. I know them. So I haven't been arrested by them.
Are you gonna pierce in the uniform?
No. But I've been thinking about wearing the collar. So people walk in and
You can marry them too.
I'm gonna post my paramedic stuff and I'm gonna post my licensed clergy stuff all on the walls. Like the piercing booth is gonna be like a very medical style thing. I'm gonna get some like displays of like human anatomy and like piercing dioramas and stuff and diagrams. I'm gonna have it all set up to where it kind of feels like a doctor's office, but edgy. It's gonna be great. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I all of the above. Like I'm a medic, I'm a reverend, it's I do it all. I do it all. So if you need your dick pierced and you need it blessed, I can do that. You people can come to me and have the holiest dick piercings in the nation. I will ordain your dick piercing. How many tattoo shops can offer such
I will show up
services?
and I will spit on your dick piercing.
that changes everything just a little bit.
I know when it popped into my head, and then I was like, that doesn't work. And I was like, I'm going to say it anyway because I ain't got shit else to say right now.
Well, you know what? You participated, and that's the
Thank
important
you.
thing. That did take
I'll try again later.
But you know what?
For
It
right
was
now,
solid. It was solid.
we have 2 more beers. Are we going to review them or not? Because I'm talking about spitting on people's dick piercings.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do.
And I meant just spit like as in hatu, and not as in nom nom. I guess.
Do you want to chug this one, or do you just want to go to the next one?
It's already gone, baby.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You behind. You're talking about your hopes and dreams, and I'm over here nailing it.
These are not shotgunnable beers. I would just say
That one might have been.
yes, exactly. I'm just gonna show up and spit on dicks.
Yeah, you know, like a
And I'm gonna have a lobby full of guys named Richard.
I feel like it's possible, right?
Yeah.
I hear OnlyFans are great. Like, I'm just gonna like hawk a loogie on all your dicks, and that isn't that an sorry. Sometimes I forget that you're my brother, and I just want to talk to you like a friend because I think we are friends, and then I'm just like, this is weird, isn't it?
Well, you know, weird things happen.
I mean, at least optics. I mean, it's fun to talk about. I mean, I enjoy all this crazy shit, but like,
I mean, you're a grown woman now. You're gonna get married eventually. You know, you guys are engaged, so eventually the wedding's gonna happen. And you know what? Dick piercings for all the groomsmen.
What about my bridesmaids?
If they have dicks, we'll do that too.
All right.
Tropical beer hug. It's an it's an imperial. Wait, no. Oh shit! I opened the wrong one.
I'm sleep deprived.
Fuck! I opened the wrong one.
You opened the neon one?
No, the neon one is the 7. The neon one we're supposed to do. The tropical is 9.9. That's the grand finale. Oh shit! Oh shit! Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, it's on the house for the groomsmen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, I mean, we don't have to Prince Albert. We can do a frenulum. We can get the little bow tie. You know, as a matter of fact, okay, Kurt can do a tuxedo dick tattoo, and then I will pierce it, and then we'll do the barbell. We'll do little pointy things, so it looks like it's wearing a bow tie. Right? Right?
That's a 2 for 1.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Your dick's tattooed and it's got a bow tie.
That sounds fancy because, sir, it is.
Look. This is the one time I'm gonna claim my bouginess. I mean, everybody's dick has a tuxedo and a bow tie. I mean, come on.
I forgot I was a woman there for a second, and I was like, well, that would be weird. But I'm still going to sell you on it, sir.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, your dick could get any job. Your dick solely could be the president of the United States. We already had one dick as president. The second one's got to be better.
We have every dick as president. What are you talking about? Okay, which one is the one we're drinking? This
Neon.
one?
Neon is a 7.
Justin.
I feel like as they get stronger, well,
It tastes like this. I don't know. I thought this was going to be harsher.
it has a very berry taste. But yeah, like the harshest one is the lowest ABV.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit better. This one is, it's not as intense. It has a different,
Because I worry
tangle to it.
I worry about my own abilities to process alcohol in these things. Because I'm like, honestly, I'm starting to get into the realm where I'm like, this is kind of flavorless to me. Like, there's a little bit of something there, but like what it is, I can't tell you.
We do have a back room. So legally, I cannot say yes or no.
But you can wink, right? That's not
Yeah.
admissible in court.
A wink?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that there's a law like winks.
Unfortunately, we don't have an alley near us. But I'm sure there's some alleys nearby. But yeah, like, ooh. You made a good point though. Is this a less strong flavor than this one? Or maybe that's why they made them the way they are.
Well, you would
What?
make the strongest taste the most alcohol content because you're not gonna.
But if you start with the lowest one and work your way up. Oh, fuck no. I had a little swig left. This is still strong. This is a still strong flavor. Oh, that's flat.
Well,
I
I
think that was just
just shit
all
out.
saliva. But yeah, this one has a much stronger hoppy flavor to it. Well, I think this one, the secret beer hug, is milder than this one. This one's not as hoppy, but it has a little bit stronger flavor.
Okay. So right now, this one goes before this one, right?
Like in flavors?
Yeah. Or do we have different?
Like this one has the strongest flavor. This is the least favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would put this one before this one.
Yeah, so this one's a better flavor.
Wait.
This one's a more enjoyable flavor.
I think this one's the more enjoyable flavor.
This one? This one's more enjoyable.
Yeah. This one was stronger to me.
This one was weaker. This had a weaker flavor.
This had a more of a flavor than this one for me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I would put it this way. Yellow and blue.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just saying this one had, like, this one wasn't bad. I'm just saying, as far as the overwhelming hoppiness, this is swallowing a pine tree. You do remember what this one tastes like, right?
You do remember what this one tastes like, right? The
Yes,
first one?
I just took the very last teeny tiny sips that could possibly be in here. And this one was still way stronger
I'm
than
gonna
this
say
one.
I agree to disagree.
How do you feel about this one?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's because I've already drank that. Had 2 shots. This is
This
very
one has
tolerable. This is
10,000
so
volts of flavor.
I believe it. But it's again, I don't know. Hold on.
This one is classified. That's why this one's mellow. It's classified.
It's not mellow though.
This one is bright and sunshiny.
I would put this number 2.
This one's
Justin.
way mellower than this one.
This one is harsh. This one is like drinking nothing.
This is the one we drank first. This one was.
This is not the one we drank first. The one we drank first was the blue one. Secret.
Oh, fuck.
Ha 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 ha. You got your colors mixed up.
You're mixing up.
I'm laughing in your face. Everybody just take a second. What is it?
Oh,
From Georgia the Jungle. This is the moment when we throw our heads back and laugh or whatever.
Fuck.
Justin was arguing the wrong point. Justin was arguing the wrong point.
I was. And then I mixed them up. But now I can't go back and taste them. Well, I can. I have a couple others in there, but I don't want to drink them all over again. Shit. God damn it. I hate it when you're right.
Exactly. It was just like, he was like, I'm going to have to go through this all over again to prove myself right. Or I can just believe Diane. Which one shall I choose?
I read the labels is what happened, and then I realized you were right. Because somewhere, like, I moved them around, and then I thought this one was first. Because I was going off of the first one and the second one.
Diane's right is all I'm hearing.
Fuck!
Make excuses all you want. Diane's right is all I'm hearing.
You're right. You're right.
And when you're right, you're right. And me, I'm always right.
You win. You win. How do you feel about this one? The neon.
I don't mind this one, actually. But also I drank a lot more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know, because it has a lot of taste.
But it's good taste.
Yeah, so I might like it more than the yellow one.
Yeah. Because this one does have like a very strong piney taste.
Yeah.
This is the pine tree. This is swallowing the pine tree. But also, I'm going to be honest with you right now. This is a come clean moment. I had a pre-podcast beer too. So we had the pre-shot. I had a pre-beer because today's been a chaotic day and I want to unwind and take a nap before the podcast. So I just drank a beer and I watched some stuff on YouTube and I didn't take a nap. But I had a beer at like 6 o'clock. I guess it should be worn off. I don't know. No, it was later than that. I don't know. But I had a beer and a shot, and
dare you?
I'm slightly one up on you.
I went to lunch with the ladies, and I did have a glass of wine.
Oh, so we're balanced then.
Yeah,
you
perhaps.
might actually be slightly up on me because
I'm not gonna say no, but I do also have to go to the bathroom again.
You just went.
I know, but what did I say? You can't have beers. I can't drink I can't do that.
I don't know what to talk about. Or I talked about the.
All right. Will Smith stuff happened.
I don't give a shit.
You could talk about that.
I don't know what happened with Will Smith. I gave up. I don't care anymore. You know what?
Nobody does. Talk about how nobody should care. How about that? I gotta pee.
Don't fix this. So I don't know what the fuck happened with Will Smith. I don't give a shit. I said my piece earlier. It's whatever. I don't know. Whatever the fuck happened. I'm just filling time. because we got to go through at least one more beverage. We got to give it our rating. Got to figure out what the fuck we're talking about. I'm not gonna lie, this buzz is starting to hit strong. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's take this moment to see where I'm at. That is the wrong side. So you see here, I got some little breathalyzer things. I'm gonna take this breathalyzer. So we put the little nozzle up in this bitch right the fuck here. That's no, right the fuck here. I hold the button. It turns on. Oh, it turned off. Uh, why is my breathalyzer not working? It has fresh batteries. Let's try this again. All right. Let's try changing the batteries. Yes. You scratch his butt, he scratch yours. That's how it goes. Oh, look. Diane's back.
So who's getting their dicks pierced? No, just kidding.
So I was trying to figure out how drunk I am at this moment. And I was going to try to do the breathalyzer, but it was giving me attitude. So I'm changing the batteries because it wouldn't turn on, even though it said it had a solid charge to it. So I don't know. I was trying to fill some time. So I'm trying to see how drunk I'm at this point. Because I said I definitely feel fairly intoxicated. Because I feel like this breathalyzer might be a piece of crap. Oh, it turned on.
All right.
So we'll give it a try and see where we're at. I'm
gonna take now insert it into your armpit. That's how those work, right? I don't know what has happened since I left, but everything sounds so weird.
I'm at a 0.028. I feel way drunker than that.
So
that doesn't seem right. I'm questioning the accuracy of this breathalyzer again. You know what? I'm just gonna have to buy a better one.
Do it again. Do it again.
I gotta pee. You know what? You get to hold this shit down. Sam, hold this shit down while I pee.
Everybody, gather around. See, I love you, the viewers, and I would ask you, what would you like to talk about? I'm also very drunk. I had a wonderful my day. I had a jam-packed day today. So that's part of also why we're late. But yeah, my goodness. One of my best friends about to be a mama, the first one of our group. So holy moly. That's crazy. This kid over here starting a whole tattoo shop. Excited for that. I'm getting bored. That's happening. I just feel like it's one of those moments in life where you stop and you realize things are happening. And you're just like, life is happening. Things are different now. Whether they're good or bad, you don't know yet. But it's just like, this feels right now like great. And after like all this COVID shenanigans, I'm like, all right, I'm starting to feel like things are going better for people. I'm enjoying crazy shit is happening too, but I'm enjoying every moment of it, and I'm excited. I'm happy for the people around me. I'm happy for myself. I'm happy for, I don't know, this is good. Good stuff.
Okay, I'm back. You know, does anybody mind if I just take this off and just be regular Dick Pearson Johnny here? I just.
No, I think you have to Dick Pierce with the thing in.
Well, maybe later.
Maybe later. Yeah, character development.
I just need to breathe. It's been a day. Honestly, like I was exhausted. Like I put the last bit of the show together in the last few minutes. I still haven't posted last week's podcast on the YouTube channel. I'm probably gonna have to do that tomorrow. Fuck, I was trying to. Oh shit. It'll happen. I've been buying tattoo shops, man. Give a guy a break. Should we chug this down and then go to the next one?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oi!
Oi!
So, I'm thinking, should we just rate these out of the hole when all comes down to it?
I guess.
Because
I'm gonna have to. It's gonna have to be like what's their faces?
the NWO,
No,
the Elite,
Kenny Omega specifically. Kenny Omega,
the Young
the
Bucks,
kids. Yeah.
Hangman Adam Page,
No.
Brandon.
Who's Brandon?
The guy that runs the camera.
Who's the guy who sprays him with?
That's Brandon.
Oh, okay, Brandon then.
Well, this is definitely Brandon.
Yeah, so so they're main eventers. Just that.
So which one's Nick and which one's Matt?
Out of those two, that's who you think. We haven't even done
Okay, let's get to it.
Because
one of these, yeah. Because maybe
might be Nick
Omega. What if this is Nick Jackson? Maybe this is Matt Jackson.
It's either Nick.
What if it's Kenny? What if it's Red Dragon? There's Kyle O'Reilly. Adam Cole's in there now. The Elite's a whole different thing.
Hold on, I'll have to see if any of them make me yell baby. That's all I'll know. But I really do think it's going to be. See, this is again because I actually do feel pretty buzzed. I
do, but I'm trying to. I'm seeking the inner sober Reverend Dick Piercer.
Because this is kind of tasty, though. I would put this because I feel like I'm working backwards. I feel like I'm 100% working backwards.
Should we have started at the strongest one first and worked our way back?
Based on flavor profile, maybe. Just because the first one has like the strongest taste. I
have 4 more.
He has 4 more.
We could do this episode all over again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next Monday. And we can share a can each. That'd be so complicated. Because if you
I'll just show up at your house tomorrow. I'll take a sip of. We'll all take a sip of each can, and then we'll be like, this is a sober person. This is the lineup.
I do really like this one. This one might be Adam Cole, baby. But then we're doing. This is definitely Brandon. Whatever it is Brandon or Landon.
Brandon
Yes, best of the bottom backlash. Oh my god, it's great. We should do it. I almost feel like we should do it as principle. We're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do a podcast here, and we're gonna have to go through this all over again. And it will. Oh my god, this is great.
Maverick.
And you know what? It saves me money too. Do it. But then we won't be as drunk. Of course, I don't know. We might be almost more drunk. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just your average dick piercer, Johnny.
And I don't pierce dicks.
But you could. I could teach you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. My brother teaching me how to pierce a dick. It's your mom ought to be proud.
Well, that's what the parent family is all about.
I mean, that's the point, though. A family business, eh?
Yeah, this is
help each other.
This will be the ultimate family business. Because eventually, I might need some part-time piercers or tattoo artists. I mean, you're gonna be living right down the street eventually.
It's true. It's true.
Like, it's all coming together. Maybe I'll get Ryan Phillippe in there. He's my best friend. Maybe I can pierce his dick.
Yeah, well, you better get some fancy bejewelments then.
Yeah. I mean, my hand was on his leg for several hours.
Did he seem like a Prince Albert type or like
Ryan He might be a Jacob's ladder.
A Jacob's ladder? Which one's that?
It's like multiple up the shaft.
Ryan Phillippe.
It's insane.
I believe it because you guys did bond and you were best friends.
Yes, you will get.
I could see it and feel it.
Oh yeah,
the things I didn't see or feel, but
dude, we bonded. We're kindred spirits now.
I think so. I feel like that's some, like kind of how it works with Justin. Like you show up and you're like this guy, and then you're just like, oh my god, our souls are connected. They're entwined. Let him pierce my dick.
I don't intend for it to happen, but it happens. It's just, you know.
I think it's the like life-saving, you know, thing in you, and then also like the metal, like Justin, gonna pierce your dick, and then it just.
And the next thing you know, you got Jacob's ladder. Maybe amazing. Prince Albert. Maybe you got a bow tie.
I can also act too.
I will say this. I'm not sure how I feel about scrotum piercings.
I believe in you.
We did the scrotum gauging, and that upset me.
Did it?
Yes.
Did you feel?
I'm not going to gauge a scrotum.
That's your line as a
piercer? That's my line.
Free scrotum piercings. First day of opening.
Nope.
Come get pierced by a guy who says, no way.
But if you want your dick pierced,
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'm your man. You know, it happens.
I'm just excited for all this. I'm so proud of everybody.
I can't wait for it to happen.
I know that's nothing, but I'm excited for everybody.
Like I said, I'm going to try to do some live streams from there. We will have our own separate Twitch channel, our own separate YouTube. There's gonna be separate TikTok. There's gonna be separate stuff going on. So you have your bottom class stuff. You're gonna have your Pink Street stuff, and we're gonna make this. We're gonna do all kinds of fun things. Yeah. Any final thought? Oh shit, we didn't do our review.
Let's make a pop song out of your burps.
So, as our
Maureen.
review goes, we have our 5 out of 5 as the main eventer. Your upper mid cards 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is your mid card. The lower mid card is 2 out of 5 and 1 out of 5. Why do I have this rating system? Because I'm a wrestling nerd, and you know what? I will pierce your dick too.
You will?
I'm almost thinking I'm going to change the name of this podcast to "I Will Pierce Your Dick Too" on YouTube. But it's already, you know what? Fuck it. It's already the truth about butt chugging. So it is what it is. But you know what? I will pierce your dick too. I'll add that later on because I have ...
And I'll watch. And I can sing
and
any
spit on it
you want. I did say I would spit on it. But
you did. So, all right. Let's break this down as a whole. The beer hug. Do you feel warm and comforted and just enjoying life right now?
this guy, right?
Wait, what?
Are we reviewing the whole thing?
I just said as a whole. Do
Oh.
you feel warm and comforted like a big beer hug?
And I picked up the thing and was like, this is beer hug.
They're all beer hug.
I know, Justin. I was basically saying, okay, I fucked up. I was dumb. But yes, I would say this is good. You said it's a 12-pack?
It's a 12-pack.
So that's like 3 each? No.
4. We have 4 before us. You can count your cans as 4.
So then what's left? Because that's 8.
There's 4 more of the same flavors.
Okay.
They're just leftovers. They're just extra. They're just
Okay.
They're just in the fridge with the pumpkin.
I feel
stuff.
you. I heard you. I was just thinking like.
Oh, Diane.
Oh, Diane.
Which one of these would you want to pierce your dick? Not me. This is not a dick piercing beer.
You disagree?
This is an ear piercing beer at best. You don't want to trust this around your genitals. This will not pierce a vagina or a dick.
I would trust that around my genitals more than I would trust. Actually, I would trust this one around my genitals as well. Hold on. I don't know how.
I would.
Or math. How the fuck do cameras work?
Okay.
Justin, what does life mean?
Let's just break this down as a
point.
Let's break this down as a faction.
Uh-huh.
If this was a faction, would they be in the title scene?
The whole group? Yes.
Yeah, you would have.
I already told you.
Tag titles. Okay, so you know what? I'm giving them all a main event.
Yeah.
Because TNT title main events.
Because it's different
The
quality.
tag titles main event on occasion.
It's 100%.
And the AEW championship main events. You know what? They're all fucking main eventers. They're all tasty. They're not too terribly priced. They have a cute ass beer logo, bear logo. They taste good. Like even the worst one is pretty fucking good. So fuck it. They're main eventers.
Yeah, my thing
They're
would
solid.
say it's a college party you are not qualified for.
Yeah.
It tastes like too fancy for me. But I think it'll do the job. I would say main eventer.
And you know
Too
what?
fancy for me, main eventer.
I feel like they could all pierce a dick in a solid, cleanly, beautiful situation.
Melina, Nitro, and Mercury. Beautiful, too fancy for me.
Dude, it's fucking great. I've had a good time. We talked about dicks. We talked about actually I haven't talked much about vagina piercings, but I can do that too. But dicks above a no, that sounds misogynist. Oh shit, I don't know how to.
Dicks above vagina piercings. Dicks above vagina piercings.
Now I'm confused because I'm a male. I feel like it's.
Let's everybody. That's gonna be my tattoo. Dicks above vagina piercings. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna do it as like a.
Look,
Is it still a tramp step? If it's, I won't have
tramp,
to do it.
tramp steps are above the butt crack. That is the official tramp stamp.
What's above the vagina?
That is a good question.
Is that a lady stamp?
You know what? Only classy ladies get a
Right.
tattoo above the vagina.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, and I think it's more of a, like a beautiful flowery moment. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like when you lose your virginity. You get a tattoo above your vagina. I don't know. Well, I'm just saying, if you're a lady and want your junk pierced, I'll help you out. But like, I just if you don't feel comfortable having a man pierce your vagina, I understand. If you want your dick pierced, man to man,
give me a small amount of time, and I'll figure it out. And ladies, I will have your vagina bedazzled and sparkling.
Yeah, we'll work it out. You know. I'll teach.
We'll be stabbing genitals in no time.
Yeah. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Brother sister duo, here to save the day. So, we reviewed our beer. We went a little over to make up for being late. We've worn out our viewership because I'm sure. I mean, there's so much dick and vagina talk, especially dick talk. I've talked about dicks more on this pod. No. I've talked about dicks a lot.
I've also talked about penises probably a decent amount.
I mean, I don't know. Dicks, vaginas, they're all lovely in their own way.
Do you want to try and harmonize that? Dicks and penises are lovely in their own way.
Vagina.
They are wonderful.
That wasn't as good as earlier.
No.
But you know what?
It's because I took lead. I should let you take lead.
But we're live here at twitch.tv/bottom class every Monday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Pacific. If you're in the West Coast, getting them California vibes. I don't know, whatever the fuck. We also have a YouTube channel, Bottom Class Entertainment. Like, share, subscribe, click the button, get the bells on, do all those YouTube things. We'd appreciate it. We have a website, paracoprotectionsbot.com, and we have some merchandise there. We have some other stuff there. We have our social media handles down below. Instagram at Bottom Class, Twitter at Bottom Class. Also, I do some tickety talks at Bottom Class. We do stuff there, and soon Pink Street will have a bunch of websites and shit too. Stay tuned. I already secured the website handle, Pink Street LLC.com. We are going to work on building the website here very shortly. We're going to have some t-shirts. We might have some hats, and we are going to wear bowling shirts. So if you like our bowling shirts, we'll make those available too eventually. So come down, get your dick pierced, get your ass cheek tattooed. We will do those things. We love you guys. And you know what? Bring that shit in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Nice. Bear hug. Bear hug. And we will see you next week. Same bat time. Same dumbass people. And more shit will be happening by then too. Maybe we'll have the shop. Maybe I will podcast from the shop. Actually, probably not because I won't have web internet set up by then. But if I do, I will be sitting at a laptop in a pink chair. No, I won't. Maybe I'll be in a pink chair. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy one. We'll see. Whatever.
Justin, will you pierce my lack of eyebrows?
Definitely.
I want to do like a Jonathan Davis.
As a matter of fact, since tattoos and piercings are, piercings can go a lot quicker. When I open the shop, I'll pierce your eyebrow, pierce Kurt's ear. We'll do some chatting. We'll do a live stream on the Perico Productions channel, on the Bottom Class channel, and eventually we'll have a separate channel on Twitch for the tattoos and stuff. We'll figure shit out eventually, maybe. I don't know. We got to see where we're going. Let's get this established first. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. But you know what? We will see you next week. Tastes pretty good.